Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. For today's tutorial, we're actually going to create this look that I have on right here. This is the same look that I had on in my video before this, my not so favorite foundations. That is the first time I ever got so many comments and questions as far as what's on my eyes, what's on my lips. So I figured, you know what? I will go ahead and do a tutorial on it. Warning you, it's a little bit longer than usual. I got super chatty in this video. Also, quick little note, I already started doing my editing, but I had to come back and redo my intro because I made a huge mistake at the very end as far as telling you what my lip product was. I said that it was the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Gloss in Fudge. No, that is wrong. I don't know why I thought that was it. I think it's because I wear that lip gloss so much, I just assumed it was that one, but it is actually the Nars Velvet Lip Glide in Area. This is what I have on now. Just wanted to let you guys know so when you get to that spot in the video, if you make it that long, this is what it is, alright? So let's go ahead and get started. Like, my hair is starting to not even fit in the frame. I got my hair trimmed 2 weeks ago, then all of a sudden my hair just kind of like blew up overnight, so we're getting bigger. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to first prime with the Loreal Magic Perfecting Base. Then I'm going to fill in my brows with the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. Oh, by the way, got some cool news. So last month I did a wedding in the mountains with one of my friends. He's a hairstylist. It was himself, and then we had another makeup artist with us, and then he needed one more person, so he grabbed me because I do hair and makeup. And my friend, he actually freelances for Benefit Brow Bar. And the other makeup artist is actually I believe she's the manager of the counter. And last week, he asked me if I was interested in working, you know, a fashion show. And I'm like, of course. I love fashion shows. I've done New York Fashion Week twice. Hair and makeup, and it was awesome. And I was like, yeah, sure. And then like a couple of days later, I get an email. Like, I just thought it was going to be, you know, me coming up there. I get an email from the manager. The HR, Benefit Cosmetics, has hired me as a freelancer. So I'm excited about that. So I have training in 2 weeks. So I'm super excited about that. It'll be a good experience. You know, there's no pressure. I'm just freelancing, so, you know, I'm not like a part-time person. Like, my job at the salon, and of course my content comes first, but, you know, if I'm slow at the salon, go in, snatch a couple of brows. I do brow waxing at the salon, so I'm familiar with it, but the way Benefit does it, it's like a whole nother ballgame. I actually get my brows done. I've been getting my brows done at the Benefit Brow Bar probably since October, since my birthday last year, and I love it. If you've never gotten your brows done by there, you need to. So I'm excited about that. I love learning, so I'll be going through training, learning how they do the brows, products. I think it'll just be a cool little experience for me, so I'm excited about that. Next up, moving into eye primer. You already know, Kat Von D High Voltage Eye Primer. It's my fave. Okay, so the eye palette of choice today that I used for the look is the Morphe 35R palette. I know Morphe is a brand right now that's like super controversial for some reason. Like, I don't understand why people get so upset, especially when it comes to the quality of the brushes. Like, I only have one reason why I can understand, but you buy a brush. I have a few Morphe brushes. Alright, you buy a Morphe brush, and it's a good price point. You know, we're talking $4 to $7 to $8 for an eyeshadow brush. And so you buy the brush, and then people will get the brush, and I haven't had a bad experience. Like, I've bought several brushes from there. I'll say I've probably bought a good, let's say 10 to 12 brushes from there. And out of the 10 to 12, only two, I was kind of like, not good. But you buy a brush, it's about $4 to $10. You get it, and then people want to complain about it shedding. I'm just kind of like, people kill me always wanting something for nothing. It's just like, you want to pay a dirt cheap price for a brush, and then if you get it and it sheds, you want to complain about it. It's kind of like, you do realize you paid $4 for this brush, right? And I've bought even more expensive brushes before, and they shed. Sometimes they just shed. And so it's kind of like, why y'all tripping out? And then as far as the eyeshadows go, I've never had any issues with the eyeshadows. I honestly think they're some of the best eyeshadows. All the eyeshadows that I've ever used, my 35R palette, my 35F palette, like those are two of my favorite eyeshadow palettes. I don't have any issues with it. Again, people are always trying to get something for nothing. It's kind of like, so they have these products and they're marked at this point for a reason. So it's like, if you get it and it's not the best, it's kind of like, what were you expecting? Now this is why I think people get pissed off when like the big YouTubers push it and they push it and they push it. Like that's a little bit annoying because like, we get it girl, we get it honey, you got a code, I hear you, you got a code. And so it's kind of like when they push it and then their subscribers go out and buy it and it sucks, they kind of get upset, which is that I can understand, but then it just takes me back around to get what you pay for. I mean, it's just like if I'm buying a brush and it's $5, like honestly, I'm not going to expect too much out of it, but that's just my opinion. Opinions are like buttholes, whatever. Like, I don't have no issues with it. Okay, let's zoom in and let me pop my ring light on. This look is super easy. This is what the palette looks like. I'm going to go in first with the transition color. Transition color of choice. I'm just going to take this tone right here. It's like a burnt brown orange color, and that's just going to go in the crease area. And this is a MAC 224. This is my workhorse. I was going to do a voiceover, but I feel like people like it much better when you were actually doing your makeup and talking about it. Like for editing purposes, it's like, yeah, the video is a little bit longer, but I feel like I can explain more and you guys just get a better understanding. Let me know what you like better. Do you prefer voiceovers for makeup, or do you actually like it when I talk and tell you what I'm doing, or do you just not care? Either way, you're good. Let me know. Next up, I'm going to take my MAC 217. Okay, I love this shade right here. This is a very unique shade right here. It's not quite black. It's like a super dark brown, but it's got like this gold flecks in it. It's real. I don't have anything like it. That's what it looks like. So this shade is going on the outer corner. I like to start here in the outer corner, just pressing it in because this is where I want most of my pigment to be. And I'm not taking this up into my crease. Again, just popping it on the outer corner, and then I'm just going to start tapping it and moving it towards the center of my lid. This shade is going to be predominantly the whole lid color here. Then I'm not going to take it into the inner corner, just a little bit. You want to leave a little bit of space and make sure you're following the shape of your eye. And the reason why I am patting instead of swirling is because this does have some shimmer inside of it. It's not like big chunky glitter. It's definitely more of a shimmer satin shade, but sometimes with anything that's got any kind of shimmer satin formula, if you swipe it around too much, you will get fallout. So to keep it from getting any kind of fallout, and fallout isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like if you're working with a shadow and it has fallout, it doesn't mean it's a bad shadow. I know the Modern Renaissance palette, tons of fallout. It just means that the colors are super pigmented. Now if it's fallout and chalky, that's when I got a problem. Okay, now going back to my 224 brush, I'm going to dip back into that transition tone here. And now in the crease, I'm just going to start swirling. And when I swirl in circles, I've found that this helps to get rid of any harsh lines. This look isn't like, you don't have to have a lot of technique with this brush, with this eye look. All you really need, a blending brush, some kind of packing brush, 3 shades. Transition, dark shimmer shade, and a bronzy shade. That's it. I like to keep my look simple, super simple. Because I found that the simple looks tend to be the most flattering on camera and in real life. Sometimes I see these great gorgeous looks, And I'm just like, okay, and I've done it before. I've created these really, really cool looks. But then like in person, it's kind of like, oh, you know, it looks a little bit different. But that's the difference between Instagram makeup and real life makeup. But we won't touch on that in this video. We'll talk about that later. Alright, then I'm going to grab a pencil brush. This is actually a Morphe brush, but I have no idea what it is because it's old and it's something 431. It's just a pencil brush. And then I'm going to go into this bronzy tone right here. And it's right next to this one. And it's going right in the inner corner, excuse me. A lot of people tend to wet their brush. I don't do that, and I don't really have like a legitimate reason as to why I don't. I just simply don't. I think for the most part the shadows that I use don't really require it because they're already pigmented enough, but you know, to each his own. You can totally do that if you want. And then going back in with the 217, I'm just gonna melt those colors together. And that's basically it for the eyeshadow. Super, super simple. Then I'm just gonna take some eyeliner here, my Marc Jacobs. I'm just gonna tightline. And in my look, I did not have on falsies. I am not a falsie wearer. I don't wear them on a regular basis. I like them, but it's just not my everyday makeup look. So this for me is an everyday look. I would wear this to work as is. Just throw some mascara on. If I'm going out on the weekend, special occasion, I'll throw a lash on. But just for everyday, I wear this. And I do realize that this eyeshadow look might not be work appropriate for a lot of people. I'm a hairstylist. I work at a salon, so anything goes. I'm very, very, very blessed in that aspect where I don't have to, you know, have makeup for work. But since we are about to kick off into August here soon, and it's going to be a lot of back to school, I typically don't do any of the back to school just simply because my subscribers aren't school aged. So what I think I'm going to do is more of like work appropriate looks, just different variations of eyeshadow looks and makeup looks for work. So if you are interested in that and would like to see that in August, please make sure you let me know down below so I can start working on that. Alright, got the other eye done. We're going to go ahead and move right on into foundation. I'm using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD and my shade is Y535. This is currently the only foundation that is matching me right now. So, alright, next up I'm going to set with the Sacha Buttercup powder. I'm not putting on any concealers today. I just want my skin to look just nice. I'm really working hard on trying to get my skin together here. I'm on the struggle bus right now, but I just want my skin to look overall nice, natural, not matte, and definitely not dewy. Just nice satin finish. No super fleeky highlight under the eyes, just, you know, nice and soft. Now to set up under my eyes, I'm going to take this Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder here, just to set the foundation that's under there. I like pressed powders under my eyes just simply because it's not drying, especially like the baked ones right here. This one, the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. So if you have dry under eyes, try setting with that and skip out on the translucent powder because it can make you dry. Alright, then we're just going to move on to a little bit of bronzer. And we're doing the CoverGirl Queen Ebony Bronze. Alright, Wet n Wild Mellow Wine Blush. Highlighting today, y'all. Highlighting. MAC Mineralized. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Taraji Glow. Sorry, limited edition, last September, but I love it. Marc Jacobs Then mascara. This is the Maybelline Falsies. I like putting on in the summertime waterproof just on the bottom, just simply because I'm oily, things run, and the waterproof won't run on you. So if you're someone that experiences your mascara running, try a waterproof one. I love my Stila. That's my high-end mascara. I hate that I use high-end mascara, but I refuse to buy a waterproof high-end mascara that I'm only going to use for the summertime. I'm like, yeah, no, not doing it. So yeah, drugstore, Maybelline. Alright guys, so the look is complete, super simple, effective, straight to the point. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I never really had that many questions on a specific look that I had. That's why I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a tutorial. I had another tutorial planned for today, but like I said, since I had so many requests and questions, I decided to go ahead and bring this to you. Please let me know down below if there's anything specific that you want to see. I like keeping my channel nice and super simple and easy for you guys because I feel like the majority of you aren't makeup artists, and you know, like I said, a bang and cut crease and wing eye is cool. However, it's not practical for every day. It's cool to watch, but I feel like a lot of you guys aren't doing that on a regular basis. And I'm gonna start ranting here in a second. I know for me personally, I feel like that's why my channel is one that's effective, but it's also very, very small community. And I'm fine with it being a very small community because I don't do what's trending or what's popping, because what's trending is what's trending at the moment. Like, it's not anything that's effective. It's not educational. It's cool to look at. It's like, oh yeah, great, it looks awesome. But at the same time, I feel like most of you guys that are here to see simple, practical, everyday makeup that you can use for work, church, day-to-day, going out, whatever the case may be. So I just want to say, first of all, a huge, huge, huge thank you to everyone that watches me. I love my small community. I think you guys are great. I love all your comments. I love talking to you guys, and I greatly appreciate you. I was talking to one of my friends, one of my beauty friends, and something that I realized with this is the people that I know, like I have relationships with, I see them on a day-to-day basis, talk to, social media, text, whatever the case may be. It's just so funny because I feel like you guys are more in tune with me, you engage with me, and you support me more so than people that actually know me. So I just want to say thank you so much for that, and I appreciate it. Alright guys, so leave down below any looks that you want to see, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.